That's exactly what you do. That's bullshit. Brilliant.
Buck roll.
Me and her late nights kicking low back. She in her G-string socks in a throwback. And I ain't come here to ramp, she better know that. It's picture perfect like old school Kodak. I'm popping and pushing the pussy like hold that. Slapping and tapping, if you saw you'll be like go act. I'm an OG, that's just how I roll. Push my thing inside and make it touch your soul. Close your eyes, touch your skin and watch it glow. Dribble on your nipples as I wind it down slow. Mirrors on the ceiling make a water start blow. My shadow in the background like go at go. Foot on shoulder make her whine and pose. She got French manicures with them pretty tiptoes. Push her legs back, she's like no act no. Make her legs start shaking and water start flow. Low, 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 then push it in slow, 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 and make her scream yes, no, baby, let's go with the flow and flow. Let me be your fantasy. Let me be your fantasy. Low, 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 then push it in slow, 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 and make her scream yes, no, baby, let's go with the flow and flow. Let me be your fantasy. Let's roll, get dough and hang with me. Let's roll, get dough and hang with me. Me and her in the car having car chats. Deep conversations and all of that. Lips to her neck, palms and all of that. She said her ex wasn't cool, he never done all of that. She look good in a hoodie and a cap. And when it's time to switch up in the dinner dress, she slaps. High heels, you should see the beauty from the back. It's like every step she takes, you can never clap. I'm in the rave with my babe on the tracks. Blasting from the speakers, bubbling and braps. My hands on her body, got her booty on the wraps. As I slide up inside, fingers in between the gaps. Whispered in her ears, baby girl relax. Speak as I feel it, I'm a flirt to the max. Just work with it, let me see how you twerking it. We front row, everybody watching us do dirt with it. Low, 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 then push it in slow, 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 and make her scream yes, no, baby, let's go with the flow and flow. Let me be your fantasy. Let me be your fantasy. Low, 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 then push it in slow, 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 and make her scream yes, no, baby, let's go with the flow and flow. Let me be your fantasy. Let's roll, get dough and hang with me. Let's roll, get dough and hang with me.